Right, we're back on the bank again. Half the lake is frozen, and as you can see, the water temperature is 2.7. Got some frozen water over there, frozen water up there, and I'm fishing in the middle between the two. Lots of frozen water. Very simple tactics today. Just a single high vis pineapple and then butyric wafter on one rod, a white chocolate wafter on another rod, and the other one has got one of my 12mm baits with a piece of orange, no it's not orange, pink corn on the top of it. So no free offerings, no nothing. I'm only here for a few hours today. Got work tomorrow. On this water I don't do overnighters, and I just fish it in the winter, because in the summer you get plagued, and I mean plagued, by crayfish. It goes by a few names, but the most known one is a crayfish lake, for obvious reasons. The rig setup today is again a running lead. Always use running leads, but because a lot of the fish in this lake, because it's a day ticket, have damaged mouths, I downgrade everything. So I'm using size 10 hooks, little what are they, 12 to 16 barrels, 10-pound fluoro on one, straight through, 10-pound braid on another one, straight through, and what's the third one? Oh, that's my multi-rig with 10-pound fluoro and 6-pound braid, I think it is. Like I say, all tied to a size 10, just a basic knotless knot. Don't use nothing fancy down here, because it's not needed. Bait size, when I do put free bait out, is 12mm. Just to be different to everybody else. I mean, everybody else buys shop brought, so you're talking 14, 15, well, most of them are 15mm upwards. Oh! That's got a crayfish on here. But saying that, I thought it was a bit too cold for crayfish. Don't know what the air temperature is, but it seems quite pleasant, so I'm going to say it's around about the 4, 5 degrees air temperature, with a, no, as you saw, the water temperature of 2.7. So not really holding my hopes up, but it's the only place I can think of where I might be able to get a bite. So right, that's for update 1. See you later. The water in the edge has dropped slightly. it's now sitting at 2.6, but because of the wind action, the ice is slowly receding. So when I'm facing, I've got the wind coming into my face, so the other side of the lake might be just that little bit warmer. But I've had a lot of fish from this one and the next swim in winter, because about 40 yards out there's a gravel bar. Now on this lake I don't put my baits on gravel, I keep them in silt. For the simple reason that I've found I get less activity from the crayfish fishing silt. I'm not going to say it eradicates it, but you get a lot less. So I've got one on the end of the gravel bar in the silt. The next one's about 5 yards to the left, but on the opposite side of the gravel bar, if you like, just in case they're running down that side of the gravel bar rather than this side. And the other one I'm just using as a rover, trying to pick up a few line bites, perhaps drop on fish. So yeah, I mean, basically my normal tactics on here: one either side of the gravel bar and one as a rover picking up line bites, perhaps landing on a pot of fish. So yeah, got all bases covered really. I've got 2 trees in the water on the far bank at about, I don't know, what is it, about 80 yards, but because I'm only using 1 ounce leads, 80 yards is going to be a damn good chuck. So I'd rather leave the snags alone, and then the fish have got somewhere to rest up. I do fish snags, but it's very, very rare. I don't even put bait in the snags when I'm introducing a new bait, because for 2 reasons. One, you don't know whether they really like it, because while they're in the snags they'll eat just about anything. And 2, if you keep feeding the snags, then there's no reason for the fish to come out. So I don't even feed the snags when I'm introducing a new bait. It's pure logic. I mean, I know quite a few people that they'll go to the snags, chuck a load of bait in, sit and watch it. Oh look, the fish are eating me bait, the fish are eating me bait. Of course the fish will eat your bait, because they feel safe in there. So normally when I fish snaggy areas, what I will do is I'll bait, I don't know, a couple of rod lengths short of the snags, and then I shall fish my bait between my baiting spot and the snags. I know it sounds stupid, but the theory behind it is, yeah, the fish, when you're not there, the fish come out and they'll eat your bait, so they're feeling safe because they're not far from the snags. And when you are fishing, you're putting more bait in, so they're expecting the bait to be there. So they come out, and the first thing they come across is your hook bait. And thinking that it's safe, they'll pick it up, and away you go. So that's one of my little tips for fishing snaggy areas. Always fish tight lines to snags and don't move from your rods. I mean, even with my tactic, baiting up 3 or 4 metres away and then putting me up bait, say 2 metres away, I sit right next to my rods. Tight lines, as soon as that indicator beeps, that's it. I'm on the rod. Whether it's just a potential line bite or not, I just don't want to give them that extra. My bobbins are set about 6 inches below, yeah, about 6 inches below my rod, so I don't want to even give them 6 inches before I'm into the fish. There's too many people out there that are fish at all costs. I mean, on here last winter, down that end, there's some decaying lily beds. I mean, they're not totally gone, but they are decaying. And I came down here one day last winter, and there was a bloke. He was actually fishing over the top of the lily beds. So any fish he hooked, he had to drag it through the lily beds. And you know, I sort of had to. I didn't have a go at him. I had a sensible, quiet word in his ear. Let's put it that way. So, one of the reasons why I don't fish down here in the summer. Too many bloody idiots. I mean, there's another local runs water that I used to go to, and I just stopped going. Well, I didn't stop going, I got banned. It takes a lot to get me riled up. I can have a laugh and a joke with the best on. But this particular day, the lake's about 140 yards wide. It's oblong, it's about 140 yards wide. When I was fishing one bank and I was catching fish at about 30 yards, and there was a lad on the far bank. Every time I caught a fish, he'd wind his rod in, cast that just that little bit further. And this particular day, I warned him not to do it, and in the end he was fishing from the far bank 5 yards from where I was catching. So I made no more to do, wormed my rods in, walked round to have a word with him. He was down the bank, I was at the top of the bank. He was getting aggressive. He came up the bank and I put him back down on the bank. Walked back round, casting my rods out. The thing was, I didn't know that it was the lake owner's nephew. So he rung his uncle up. He came round, turned around and started to have a pop at me. And I turned around and told him what had happened. He said, well, I don't care, we don't want that sort of behaviour here, you're banned. Fair enough. See you. Bye. And that was it. I've just wound my rods in. Just had a big bank of ice drift in front of me and took my rods out, so I've wound them in. I'm going to give it half an hour. If it's not moved out my swim by then I should be packing up, heading off home. It's a pity. It's starting starting to look good. The water temperature's still low, it's still 2.7, but it's overcast, there's a nice wind on the water, the ice is melting, so the water temperature is up to what it has been. So you just have to wait and see. So I'm going to give it half an hour for it to drift away. If you don't drift away, then I shall be packing up, heading off home. Right, that's it, packing up. It's just starting to rain. I know I said I was going to give it half an hour, but I mean, the ice is moving, but it's starting to rain and I'm not going to get my cameras wet. So, sit for another day. Yet another blank. They're saying that with water temperature of 2 degrees, well less than 3 degrees. Never expected one really. So, until the next time, catch you later.